This is Roadcraft, and we are achievement hunters. Unfortunately for others, we'll have to be the beacon of hope for disaster-stricken countries by crafting roads, repairing key infrastructures, and delivering goods, all for 100% achievement completion. Join us in emotional turmoil as we experience the highest of highs and the lowest of lows.
Please! Yes! No! We arrived at our first job in North Africa during spring. We've been subcontracted to assist in reinforcing the shoreline of a phosphate plant. The task is part of a large-scale preparation effort for a massive storm about to hit this industrial town. We were greeted by Kelly, our guide, who was always cheerful and, most importantly, patient. So we could get a layout of the upcoming project, we were told to head to the lookout location straight ahead. So this is your tracked objective. Reach location. Take a look around and head for the next waypoint. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, look, we're going to be building roads here, I bet. Use your vehicle's functions when you encounter difficult terrain. Low gear will avoid unnecessary wheel spin. AWST sends torque to all wheels. Diff lock prevents individual wheels from slipping but reduces maneuverability. Interesting. If you can't tell, that interesting translates to I have no clue what any of that means and I am overwhelmed. At this stage, we just thought that would be another feature for the sweats to use and the casuals to avoid. Well, we learned that was not the case pretty fast, as immediately after getting the prompt, I was bogged. I've been bogged. I need help. Jen very reasonably decided reading the controls was more important than rescuing me. Fair enough. So I slowly reversed out and reapproached. This time using low gear to stop my wheels from overspinning, making it easier to gain traction in the mud. Alongside low gear, we also used the terrain scanner to help avoid the deepest parts of the mud surrounding us. Dude, it's actually so hard to get over this. Okay, it looks like we gotta put our E on. Dude, this is so cool. I didn't expect it to be so, like, realistic. Does Q help? Okay, Q doesn't help. I've done shift and E. You need to press 4 and not go in the deep bits, otherwise you're gonna get stuck. She says yeah, then immediately gets stuck afterwards. And then I help pull you. Nice. How do I take this to? This is actually insane and we're gonna struggle so much, I can tell. At a pace slower than a snail, we finally made it to the entrance of the phosphate plant where we were taught how to open a gate using a wedge. Oh, that's cool.
There you go.
Wow.
How do I detach? Oh, there we go.
No, get off. Get off. We drove into the zone, completed the objective, and were shown our reward. God, I'm having fun. I'm having fun already. Oh, we got a new vehicle. Let's go. On the work, L34. Achievement. Achievement. Receive your first Rusty vehicle. Open the map and see available objectives. We had 2 main objectives for now and no side objectives. Okay, so we need to do all the side missions for an achievement, by the way, every single one.
For the first objective, we would need to clear this area of objects, so hopped into our brand new pre-owned Rusty Dozer. Then came another lovely written novel from the game, absolutely overwhelming, so let me sum it up. A Dozer is equipped with a grader, which allows the vehicle to destroy asphalt, flatten sand, and move objects. To make it a bit easier, there are modes you can toggle between for certain tasks, but you can also go manual mode, which can be quite destructive. Oh yeah, look at that. We spent the next minute or so cleaning out the junk. I was on the dozer while Cooper was using the winch to participate.
I'd been trying to move this coil for almost a whole minute with little luck. I was about to give up until I turned on diff lock, which would actually make it quite easy. Oh, Q helps. Oh, it's gonna hit the fence. Nice. Nice, yes! Dude, this is so cool.
If we were going to protect this town, we would need access to a base to store and utilize resources, so our next task was to visit the forward base.
Nice, visit our forward base.
Kelly reminded us that our ultimate goal here was to build a flood wall for the phosphate plant, and to do that we would need a crane. So our next objective was to plot a route from the forward base to the phosphate plant. We took building a route quite literally and started driving over to the resource storage, trying to withdraw resources, which was not the move. Instead of reading the instructions of the objective, which would teach us how to build a route, we just labelled it as impossible and started pursuing the other objective, which was to find a generator. 5 minutes later, we arrived at the search radius and we were taught how to use the object scanner. Quite self-explanatory, but in case you couldn't guess it, it scans for objects. Oh, I found it. How are we meant to get up there?
I think we're just gonna wench it.
But it's on the 2nd floor.
No, we can wench it from up here, surely.
I can't even aim my camera up there. Oh, I did wench it. I got it.
Nice.
But I think I need to go like this way. Hold on.
I think you want to bring it this way.
We spent some time trying to get the right angle to bring it down, but no luck, so we had to look around. Yeah, here we go. Some environmental elements can be pushed, pulled, knocked. Yeah, so we went to this. Ah, looky! Look at this! We can push this one. This needs to go, otherwise we would have...
these barrels are in my way!
You only live once. See ya. Wow.
I'm sending it! Yeah. Uh-oh. Babe, wench me, please.
We ended up spending 3 whole minutes trying to flip Cooper back over until we got into this position.
Push me off, push me off. I'm almost off. Wait, what if
Babe, you don't want to go down there. You don't want to go down there. Why'd you do that? Now you're gonna have to do... No, I can't believe you did that. That was the whole puzzle. You didn't want to land down there. That's why I had to put this bridge here, because that's literally death.
I'm so sorry. I reset.
That's 3 minutes trying to reflip Cooper and 5 minutes driving back. Welcome to Roadcraft, the game where taking a 10-second shortcut results in a 10-minute delay more often than not.
Luckily, Jen was still at the site, so I could push the generator off and then carefully make her way down to jag the generator. Oh, and she's upside down. It took a while, but we eventually got the generator to the location. There it is. Find and recover the generator from the abandoned facility. We only had one objective left, which was to plot a route. We eventually figured out how to click through the menus until we got to this screen, which was what allowed us to plot the route. It was pretty simple. We would place waypoints and the drivers would go from waypoint to waypoint until they reached the destination. It was our job to make sure the path was accessible, which for now just meant putting a nice line that followed the dirt road. With the route done, we pressed dispatch vehicle and started following the vehicle.
These guys are slow.
Being the first sort of tutorial map, the vehicle should have made their way down relatively easy, but unfortunately ours had a few too many sharp turns.
Oh my god! What is happening? Oh no, this guy's gonna crash into the tree as well. Oh no, he missed it. Thank God. Alright, it's okay, but that route is not okay. That route's wild. Guys, one at a time! One at a time! One at a time! What are you doing? They're crashing into each other! He's ramming him off of the road! He just rammed him off of the road!
Yeah, these guys were nuts. You make the corner a tiny bit too tight and they're flipped in a ditch in a multi-car pileup. We fixed up the route and all 3 trucks made it in safely this time, resulting in the objective being complete. The routes would keep giving money and XP as rewards until drained, which was usually a few trips. You have a new vehicle to play with, let's go! Our reward was a Baikal 5916 rusty mobile crane, which honestly we wouldn't use much in our playthrough, but for now we needed to use it to pick up and store 6 concrete slabs. While I struggled with that, Jen successfully planned another route to have resources moved from the abandoned facility to the phosphate plant. We somehow managed to complete both tasks at the exact same time, rewarding us with money, XP, a cargo truck, and some resources. These rewards came in handy right away, as we would need to transfer 3 concrete slabs and 2 steel beams from our storage to the phosphate plant for the main objective line. Jen spent a few minutes getting the hang of loading up a cargo truck with materials. What are you doing?
I'm trying to pick up a concrete slab, but I keep spawning steel beams. Oh my god, there's a key. Okay, alright. I got it. Oh no, it's heavy. Oh no, I'm tipping, I'm falling!
Are you actually?
How? Oh, I got it. It's physics. You gotta be in the right position. 2 minutes later, I had it above the cargo truck. I'm doing it. Oh my god, look at my screen. Babe.
Guys, I can't look.
Oh my god, I'm doing it.
Good job, I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god, okay. And then I just detach a load. Clean. Unknown to me, I had loaded it directly onto the resource deposit zone, effectively spending 6 minutes depositing and withdrawing the same slab like a true professional.
Meanwhile, I drove to a new location to set up a route, which would tick off a side objective and reward us with some extra resources. The objective completed near Jen, so I headed over to give her a hand because somehow, after 12 minutes, she had managed to load exactly 0 resources into the cargo truck.
I've been loading the stuff from my crane back into the storage. Another 2 minutes passed and we had made some progress.
Oh,
you cannot secure that load, no.
Dude, this is gonna take like an hour.
Nah, we'll be fine. However, I was learning at an alarming rate, and not even 2 minutes later, we had another 2 concrete slabs on.
Brilliant. It's looking good for a detach. Oh, yeah.
Clean. All right.
2 steel beams and that's it. Then we're done. This is still strapping, so we're good.
All right, I'm getting the hang.
Yeah, you got this, dude. You're smashing it now. That's good. That's solid. That's clean. One more. You got this. Lock in.
Oopsie.
Okay, careful. Brilliant. Drop it.
See how clean that was?
Oh, that was so clean.
Looking back, this was not in fact clean.
All right, dude. Let's take
Remember
this over.
to remove your handbrake.
Yep.
Careful! You're in the way! You're in the way! You're in the way! You're in the way! He's gonna ram
Oh, sorry. Oh, he's so ruthless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
you! They don't care!
Dude,
they just
they don't.
oh my. Okay, now with the other truck out of the way, we could actually finally transport it to the phosphate plant to collect our reward.
Oh no!
What?
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
I literally just saw you.
No way,
coming.
dude.
We decided the best course of action was to unstrap the cargo and just push it all in with the dozer.
Oh, I got it.
I actually can't. Oh! No, sorry.
No! What have you done?
It was slow, but eventually we got it all in.
Look, I can like rotate it left and right. All right, we're gonna finish our objective. We did it. I wonder how long it takes the
Nice.
average gamer
Woo.
for that. Oh, look at that! We built a crane.
Whoa, that's sick.
That's hype.
With the cranes built, we can now pick up the flood walls and put them in place to protect the phosphate plant from the incoming storm, granting us an achievement for doing so and marking the tutorial map as complete. As you can see, in an hour and a half of playtime, what we had accomplished was truly unimpressive, partly because Roadcraft is a slow game and partly because we are incompetent. Due to the nature of Roadcraft's slowness, we won't be highlighting every single objective from here on out.
The next map was actually the same map we were just on, but after the storm had hit, thus the fitting name, Aftermath. Our job is to go in and mitigate all the immediate damage caused by flooding in the industrial area and civilian sector. Driving to the objective, the terrain was even worse than before. Massive potholes ready to trap the distracted. Oh, careful.
Oh, I did not realize how deep that
Well,
was.
fallen trees that clung to your tires, and landslides that made some paths outright impassable.
Yeah, let's not go this way.
I think we turn around, hey.
Yeah.
We arrived to the harbour where a fleet of vehicles had arrived via ship to aid in repair. The cavalry has arrived! It was our job to make room for them by clearing some sea containers and then to construct a route to the transit point. Upon inspecting the route, we saw the road ahead was pretty messed up. Luckily, we were given a dump truck to help turn the mud into a usable road. Sports a wide bed and a powerful engine, your best bet to move sand around. This road has been damaged by the storm and is impassable for convoys. The nearby dump truck will do the trick. Switch to it and repair the damaged sections. Oh no! Okay. I think I need more sand. I tipped it out a bit early. As long as the dump truck was within the sand quarry's radius, you could automatically fill it up. With the sand now covering the mud, Jen used the dozer to flatten it, making it a bit easier for our AI companions to navigate. Brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Send a convoy. Thank you. Kelly let us know that we'll need a base of operations on the other side of the river to assist the civilization, and there was no way across it, so it was bridge building time. Oh, we get to build a bridge! Cool, that looks pretty good, right? Yeah, that's great, that's great. Honestly, Roadcraft was still being really kind to us. There were even a few concrete slabs nearby to make bridge building quite easy. That said, Jen still had missed the memo that pressing 7 drops anchors, which would have made the whole thing about 10 times easier.
I'm gonna flip. Oh, clean save. Nice, I built the bridge.
Nice.
That's so high.
I want to look at it. Can I see it from where I am? Oh, wow. That bridge doesn't work, sweetie. Look at it. Look at the start of it. There's a gap.
No, it's fine. It's actually fine.
Why do you think it is?
Give me 2 seconds and I'll drive across it. All right, I'm driving across now.
Okay. This is going to be funny.
No, it's fine.
Now go the other way.
Let me just do a 36-point turn.
From my angle, it does not look possible to get back
yeah,
up
but
there.
you're looking from a map.
Yeah, I know. That's just from my angle. If you can get back up, that's great. That's awesome. Bridge is great. If you can't, we're in trouble. Do you see my point now?
Why'd you do that, babe? That's such a bad bridge.
Yeah, we're going to have to... Did you
No,
not
I can
realize
get
when
up.
you were building it? No, but the cars won't be able to get up.
You don't. You can't realize, no. Do you have to build a route?
Yeah. So that we're gonna have to delete the bridge.
Okay. Oh, at least they're like literally lined up already for me. I don't have to do it again. I don't have to rebuild it. All right, it's done. It's built.
Brilliant, well done. With the bridge built, we could now cross over to the other side and received Khan Lo, one of the most useful vehicles in the game that we would not use for a very long time. While Jen wrapped up that main objective, I'd been working on a side objective, which was to establish a route between the warehouse and the harbour base. The only problem was this large hole in the road filled with water. It was taking a while, so I purchased a new dump truck to help out, but I still only made little progress with each pile of sand dumped into the hole. And the 5 or so minute drive between the hole and the sand quarry didn't help either. Especially when things like this happened on the way back. No! No! No!
What happened? What did you do?
I just lost like 70% of my sands.
Bob.
I don't even know what happened. I don't understand what I just got stuck on.
Cooper had been at it for a while, so I went over to help and made a brilliant discovery. You could just recover your vehicle to teleport back to the port and refill your sand, completely cutting out the time it took to drive from the hole to the quarry. Can we like do a little bit at a time? Ah!
Yeah, you can, but doesn't seem like you wanted to.
We then flattened the sand to make it easier for our AI companions to move through and just had to move some rocks out of the way, which didn't go so well.
Oh my god.
You good?
Yeah, just moving these rocks is actually really hard.
I can't believe how bad this is.
Well, we should have put sand there then, for sure.
Like, I'm completely stuck. And if I was stuck, that means our AI friends would do no better, so we would have to fix that up as well.
Alright, path's ready to go.
Nice. You wanna, like...
I'm gonna send it. Yep, gonna watch it and really hope it works. Right, they're dispatching. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Oh! Okay. That corner's a little sharp. But it's fine. Come on, make the rocks. Good. This is the last bit I'm worried about. Not really, there's one other bit I'm worried about, but... Clean. Oh, that rocks. Nice. The only other bit I'm worried about is where that, like, big mess is, and that it goes around that corner. You got this. Oh. Oh, brother, slow down a little bit, please. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Dude. I mean, they're good at their job.
Yeah, they don't waste time either. If you're in their way, they'll just keep going.
Yeah, I know. Freaking.
Even if there's a child in the car, they just run you down.
Look, I don't want to be the one to say it, but that's a good worker right there.
With nothing else but the main objective left to do, we drove to the new location.
Nice, we got 2 new things.
That's...
Oh, duo! Inseparable duo! We're an inseparable duo! This is perfect!
Oh my goodness.
Which one do you want?
Dude, throw
You've
me
unlocked
again.
a new base. Sorry, what?
Nah. We were given 2 objectives alongside 2 vehicles. One was to build a road and the other was to plot a route, which is similar to the last quest, which would involve a dump truck and a dozer to fix up some rough spots. Cooper got the sand down, no worries.
Dude, I kind of nailed my sand placement, not gonna lie.
But I, on the other hand, were having some troubles. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. I'm so sorry.
Did you tip your car again?
Yeah.
Are you actually... What is wrong with you? How did you tip 2 cars?
Oh yeah. I've never felt so like girly pop before in a game.
With your pink thingies?
Yeah, like this is a game about trucks. And I'm just like here in this thing. While completing this route, we learnt 2 things. 1, the old routes could fail due to the wear and tear if the road wasn't asphalt. 2, if you were lucky, you could usually make some pretty rough routes work by playing around with the waypoints, which is how we ended up making this route work.
That's pretty...
Perfect.
Yeah, good. Nice. There it is.
Our sketchy jobs clearly weren't pleasing Kelly, as she wanted to teach us how to build a proper road next. Roads that had to be built for objectives could be done by AI within a border, but you could really build roads anywhere you want, and often would have to build roads even if you weren't asked to. To build a road, you would first need to use a dump truck to place sand, which we let AI do. Then you would need to flatten the sand with a dozer, which we also let AI do. Then you would lay asphalt, which Cooper decided to do, and finally you would use a roller to compact the asphalt. We let AI finish the job and were a bit confused if it worked or not, so had a little back and forth. No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
Oh, no, it didn't.
I got
Nice.
an achievement!
Build your first asphalt road!
With a bridge and a road crafted, the town of Anbala can now receive supplies from the port, granting them the needs to survive.
Huge. Level 3.
Nice. All right, we got main.
Oh, wow. Across the map, there were some steel pipes in need of repair, so it was time to check out the condition of the steel pipes facility. Unfortunately, it was in need of some major repairs. Luckily, our crew was capable of the repairs, so we established a safe route for them to make the journey and repair the steel pipe facility. I'll go start the next objective. Recycling facilities. Recycling facilities are the primary means of producing resources. Each facility specializes in one type of resource. This facility recycles metal rubble into metal pipes. Gather metal rubble matching the color of the resource you want to produce. Bring it to the recycling zone and press F to produce resource. That's cool. With the steel pipe facility finally up and running, we went to the gas power plant to see which pipes would need repair. This section of the pipe network was damaged during the storm and needs to be replaced. Follow the pipes and find all the broken segments. Now that you've scouted all the broken pipe sections, you will need to restore the pipe facility to begin repairs. Continue to complete the objectives. Got it. I knew to replace the pipes we would need a cargo truck and a crane, which seemed like a lot of effort, so I had a quick look in the shop. I have 37,000. I'm going to buy a new cargo truck, because why not?
Nice.
Cargo crane truck! That's exactly what we need!
Whoa, nice.
Oh, dude, that's so hype. It has a little crane on it. This mule is easily one of the most useful vehicles in the game. We used it constantly, even in situations where we absolutely should not have. So with the mule purchase, it was time to recycle some scrap for some pipes, but of course, it's Roadcraft, so something always goes wrong. No! Damn it! We dragged some scrap in and got our first steel pipe, which ended up taking quite a while to load onto the mule, a whole 2 minutes actually, which is actually insane to look back on, as no joke, by the final map we were loading 3 pipes onto the same vehicle within 15 seconds max. But apparently a 2-minute load time was pretty good for us at this stage, as this was our reaction. Oh!
Clean, good job.
Clean, dude. It actually feels so good when you pull that off.
Perfect.
Oh, dude, that feels so good.
Oh, look how clean.
That
That's
feels
so
so
satisfyingly. It's so satisfyingly like strapped in there.
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna go repair these pipes. You wanna come with?
Yeah.
That second one took a whole minute, by the way. Is that not it? Forward one, maybe? There it is!
All right, let's go to the next one.
I don't want to pop this one onto recycle. I'm just gonna leave it.
No, Seeps.
Oh, pro. Oh.
That was so clean. Good job.
Oh, look at that bad boy.
Thing?
That's,
what is that? Is that a tree chopper?
No, it looks like it says it provides power. That's crazy, whatever that thing is.
Enormous pulling power, apparently. Oh, it's to like pull things, I think.
How about I'll do repair the plumbing station and I'll use this bad boy and you build the road?
Yeah.
You want that? You happy with that?
Yeah.
We both finished up the 2 side objectives and then moved on to the final main objective. Connect the gas power plant's electricity to a power substation for Anbala. The surface to lay this cable. Oh my god. Something felt very wrong about ripping up the dirt and laying some cable. My brain was just telling me I'd ruin a future route or something, because I didn't really know this was the final mission at the time, but I marched on this absolute beast of a vehicle. Almost there. Come on.
Alright, my side objective should be done once they reach their destination.
Did I do it? Oh, I need to touch that. Okay. I did mess up, but it's not a bad mess up. Bang! Done!
Nice! Oh, it's nuclear.
As power is restored, the town's lights steadily illuminate. They spread a bright and hopeful glow over the exhausted community.
Aww.
Dude, and ready? Achievement pop. Oh wait, actually I kind of want to watch these little...
Yeah, this is cute. Look.
This is really cute.
You are kind of right how it's like somewhat restored at least.
Yeah, look, they just opened up their deli. I wouldn't shop there personally, but they might not have a choice. Achievement! Reconnect the town to the power plant!
Nice! That's hype.
That's so hype, dude. The storm has passed, leaving only what we built to last. Our shift is coming to an end. We laid the groundwork for others to carry on. It's more than just structure, though. It's a bond we've created. Aww.
Aww. That was cool.
Alright, dude, that's it. Return to hub. That's that map done. For reference, that map took us 3.5 hours.
Our next map was called Sunken and took us to Eastern Europe. Following a recent earthquake, a river has flooded a massive mine, leading to its partial collapse. Our job is to recover expensive drilling equipment from the mine, as well as pump the water out of the cave system to help aid future recovery.
I like this place. It's a bit more like bright and earthy.
Yeah. We definitely can't just build a route. We're gonna have to like repair some roads or like move some stuff out the way.
Are you saying we're gonna have to roadcraft?
I think so! We had 2 roads to build pretty early on that were quite a big distance away from the base, so decided to purchase an upgrade asphalt paver for increased speed and maneuverability. However, we quickly realised driving it over would still take tens of minutes. Even if we did cop the long drive, we would still need to take the roller over as well, which is just as slow. So we decided to spawn in and load the heavy equipment transporter for the first time. It's definitely not on straight, but do you reckon it will be fine?
Dude, I don't know. There was only one possible way I could see to the road building location from the base. It looked pretty rough, so I asked Jen to come with me to help. So I go right here.
Should I get ahead?
Yeah. So go right here. This is the only way.
Oh my god, I've rolled myself.
Please tell me you're joking. I need you.
I have rolled myself. I am not joking.
Dude, how? Alright, hug that wall, baby. There we go. Oh, I'm making it. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna get up it, I think.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I think I'm looking good. Turn. No way, I'm pulling it off. I thought I had pulled it off, but unfortunately my front wheels were off the ground and my back wheels didn't have enough power to get me over. So Jen would need to winch me across. Strap me up and just don't pull me too hard. All right, let's go. Pull me to the right, up, forward and right.
Wait, hold on. Let me just realign.
Alright, maybe I need to get some momentum. Let me back up. Yeah, the scout was not strong enough and I did not have the momentum. We spent another few minutes trying but made no progress, so decided to drop the dozer to get the heavy equipment transporter and asphalt paver over for the time being. Alright, I'm getting over now. Oh, your car's in the way. Alright, I made it over. Still not sure why Jen just decided to send it rather than trying to keep the dozer upright for future transport, but there you go. We got the heavy equipment transporter over with the asphalt paver. Now it's time to recover the dozer. I first attempted to do this with my mule. Oh, I'm gonna tip my crane, I think. Then we tried to use the scout while Jen reversed the dozer. Try reverse.
Yeah, I am.
Oh no, babe! Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. If I fix the crane...
Dude, just by the time... No, we're taking way too long. Just get rid of that crane right now. I'm bringing over my cargo ship.
Fine. You ain't seen nothing yet, girl.
Just make sure that pathway is clear for me to come through.
Absolutely, boss. I'm gonna try ram it.
I'm here. Babe.
Yo.
Can you get rid of that crane?
What crane?
What do you mean? The black crane that's on its side that you're in.
What crane?
Hurry up!
Sorry, it took way longer than I thought. What crane? Jen managed to drive the roller over in the pike without many troubles, besides it becoming very unstable due to a horrible park job. Maybe put the ramp down and I'll drive off.
Alright.
I'm reposition.
No, are you serious? All of that for nothing.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Go get the crane.
We just lost that.
Yeah, go bring the crane over.
Luckily, we didn't end up needing the crane as the pike was honestly incredible.
Oh, see that?
Absolute gun. Yeah, I'm fine. Immediately right here. Achievement, free fall 15 meters in a single leap. Don't know how that happened, but with all the vehicles in place, we were able to build the 2 roads and plot the routes, resulting in the pump components being transported to the workshop so the cave systems could eventually have the water pumped out. For our efforts, we were rewarded with the Baykal 65206, a heavy dump truck with larger sand carrying capacity, which could also be used to refill smaller dump trucks, essentially extending a sand quarry's range. Going back to the pump, unfortunately, the local electrical system was running on empty, so we would need to transport this massive thing that we'll call a power generator to the main power substation, which was conveniently built in the worst place ever.
Yeah,
dude, that is this is absurd.
Where is it going? Oh, that's ages away. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we got a journey.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, which one is it going to? Main power
Substation.
Right.
Yes, from the mountain base here to the main power substation here. We knew this was going to be a 2-person job. I'll check if I can secure it if you want.
I don't think so.
I'll
No,
try.
it's going to be too heavy to even like...
I strapped it!
No way! Can you move though? Are you able to like move without falling over?
Yeah. We decided the mule looked a bit unstable, so got out the best cargo truck we had, the Voron 3327.
Oh. This was probably the easiest part of the journey ahead, and we were already tipping. Yikes. I am going to take this quite slow.
Yep. Good job.
The first real challenge was navigating through these tree stumps. To get to the mountain dirt road, we would need to pass through here.
Yeah, and then sharp left. Yeah, perfect. And then we go down left. Go further left.
Unfortunately, I'm dyslexic, so when Cooper said left, I went right, taking a much tighter route.
Nice. Yeah, good. You're looking good.
Gulp.
Dude. Nice. Good. Strong left. Yeah.
I can't go too strong because I'm going to tip.
Oh my god.
Nah.
It's fine.
I'm backing up.
Hang on. Just go down all the way to the left. Just go down left.
To the left.
To the left of me, yeah. And then we'll turn around once we're down here.
I can't go left, Bubby. I'm going to tip if I do that.
You can't go left. Yeah, I'm not saying
No.
right. I'm saying left.
Do you know, have you
This way.
left?
Where I am.
I'm going to tip.
No, you're fine.
No, there's a tree
Watch
there.
out, you're running on a tree. Yeah, you need to go left.
I'm going to tip, I guarantee.
Nice.
Oh my...
Perfect.
Oh my god.
I back you up so you can't tip.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we got through that.
You did such a good job.
I swear I was going to fall. No doubt. This thing...
Alright, it's not over. It's not over yet. We can't celebrate. We got so
Oh,
long.
I got to turn like back
You
up.
gotta, yeah. Good. That'll anti-tip. Yeah. Nice. Alright, we're actually almost in the clear.
Can you come back and be on my left? So I don't tip.
This is the play. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, clean.
Look at this.
That's so clean.
Careful. Careful. Why are you going left?
I'm not moving. You're like trying to drive on me.
Alright. Steady. Stop at this rock because I need to get past it. Stop. Okay, keep going. Bang it. Yeah, left.
No,
Yep.
I can't go too right if
Yeah, that's why I'm saying left.
Yeah.
Really in? Right.
Nice.
Take it right. Oh, that was actually one of the sickest things. Me like on your left supporting you.
Right?
That was really, no, I was on your left.
Teamwork. All right, buddy.
Yep, nice. Good job. Oh, look at that! Look at that
Oh, wow.
anti-tilt technology!
Oh wow, keep speed up if you can.
This is incredible. This is incredible.
This is such good teamwork. Oh wow, look at that.
Dude, our brains are living in like the year 3000 right now.
Right?
Alright, this is looking scary here. This is not being accounted for. I'm on your right though, so we're good. Low gear it, I would say.
This is scary.
It's alright, just hold your brakes as you go down. Yep, you're good.
We thought we had done pretty well getting this far up the mountain, but our toughest challenge yet was approaching. A bundle of rocks on a steep incline we had failed to notice when planning our journey. This is
rough.
This is not okay. I can't get over that, no way.
No, we can. I hope. I'm gonna winch you. Good.
Oh, no, stop!
I needed to winch you then, because you were at an angle. I'm so sorry. Hang on.
No, that's not gonna work.
It's
Oh, wait! Oh, what?
Yes!
Oh, come on!
Please! Yes!
Oh,
No! No! Why?
Oh my god.
Can we get out of this together?
No. Can you bring that big boy crane?
That's not gonna make it over. I'll bring the mule.
Well, Cooper brought the mule over. I guess I got a little angsty and made a questionable decision.
I think I can use this car to flip my scout.
I'm back up. I'm back up.
Should I swap to scout?
No, because the load's not in me anymore.
Oh, did you drop it to...
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
I'm not gonna lie, it took every fibre of my being not to crash out at Jen here, but we kept calm and carried on.
We started by getting the scouts back on all fours. We then tried to lift up the Veron, but it was a little bit too heavy for the mule to lift. So, like a modern day Einstein, we put the scout in the back of the mule to keep its bum from lifting.
Nah, look at that tilt. What if I drive closer? And I'll log myself against the rock. There we go. Now I think I've got a basis.
What are we doing?
We're cooking.
Oh god.
No, this is it! This is it!
Very nice.
No way this has actually worked! Uh-oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I'm gonna put you down. No, stay there. Hang on, and then I'm gonna load you up.
We just had one more component to lift, which was the power generator.
Alright, I'm gonna drop it, I think. Secure that. Oh my god, we're actually pros. I got an achievement. Have 250 vehicles successfully travel along the routes you've made.
Oh, nice. With the load secured, we now had faced the biggest challenge of the mountain, and victory was within our grasp.
Alright, we're good.
Oh my goodness. How long was that?
It was worth every second. That's all I have to say.
We're so close!
Dude, home stretch. Home stretch. Oh my god, we're actually gonna do it. We're actually gonna do it.
What?
That experience just made every dollar spent on this game worth it.
Right?
That was so good. Oh, we need the crane to unload it now, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't... Oh, wait, I could winch it in. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
if
No,
I
so whoa, what are you doing?
I'll go forwards and then...
Forward, yeah.
Oh. Clean.
Nice. That felt so good.
We had a side objective to create a route up to this castle. The way up is just as bad as the route we just conquered when delivering the power generator, so I decided to build this horrible bridge. This bridge would cost us 32 concrete slabs, so we got to work grabbing some concrete to recycle. It took about an hour to recycle the concrete, load the slabs onto a mule, store the slabs, and then withdraw the slabs at a closer location to the bridge. However, eventually we had one semi-truck loaded with 16 concrete slabs. The journey began with the first obstacle, crossing the splattered salt mine.
Alright, I'm getting through it. Yeah, I didn't get far. 2 minutes later, I think I genuinely lost my mind because all I could think about was how we just spent an hour preparing for this long drive ahead and failed almost immediately. So, for whatever reason, I just full throttled into the quarry while being completely silent. Alright, truck is just going to be chilling there for a while. We left it for now and instead focused our attention on a main objective, which was to create a route so our team could transport rescued mining equipment from this passage to the port. Jen started by building a bridge which would require 9 concrete slabs. We used the construction depot to supply the slabs, partly because it was close to the bridge and partly because the prior tragedy was still fresh in our minds.
Alright, bridge is built. Oh my gosh, it's a big truck. There's no way he's getting through that. Oh, golly, that's crazy. Oh my golly, he's already stuck.
This would be the start of our biggest road project so far. Luckily, there was a sand quarry nearby, so we started filling up the landslide with sand. While Jen continued to place sand from the vehicle's exit point to the bridge's start, I began hauling over our equipment and noticed a little bump on the bridge, which had me stuck. It took 5 minutes, but I finally found the right position and momentum to get over the bump, which had me very worried for the semi-truck. Meanwhile, Jen had just about finished laying the sand. I hopped in the dozer and started flattening the sand, which took about 4 minutes. As you can see, it was quite the impressive stretch of road. A few minutes later, the asphalt was laid with little trouble, and then it was pressed by the roller. We were growing increasingly nervous on whether this would work or be a massive waste of time. We also placed a little bit of sand by the bridge's exit, hoping to cover the bumps on the bridge, but turns out you can't place sand on a bridge, so we kind of made it worse. All that was left was to plot the route and hope that it worked. Go straight off the cliff. Can we slow down, please?
Yeah, he's just beaming
Oh,
it.
come on. Huge
Nice.
start. That's actually insane. That's a huge start.
Huge, very.
This is strong. This is a really strong
This is
start.
a strong start, yeah. I'm actually impressed.
I'm more impressed by the driver than I am our roads, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, he's doing so good. Oh, that's all right. He's going to recover that.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, he's such a machine.
We just got to make sure he doesn't
No, he's got
tip
this.
here.
Dude, his turning circle's pretty insane. No, he's got that. He's got that.
No, he doesn't. He's stuck.
That's fine. We adjust here. We adjust here. We made some adjustments, so he's got that easy. Huge. There we go. See?
Nice.
Easy. I reckon this section's
Is
fine. He just needs some speed, but I think he's got the speed. This
There's
is
a
the biggest bump. This is the biggest bit. He's made it. He's cleared it.
Nice. Come on, you got it.
He's got that.
It.
He's got that. He's got that.
Yes.
Hey, I think this is gonna work. I think he's got the speed going down this bridge.
I hope so.
No, he's gonna pick up so much speed and he's gonna fly over those bumps.
Yeah.
He's got the speed. He's got the speed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Send it. Send it, my brother. Send it.
Keep sending
Full
it.
speed.
All the
Full
way.
speed. Full speed. I think you've lined it up perfectly. One tire will go. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes! 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 Please! Go, go.
Oh, it's the
No.
sand. It's the
No,
sand.
no, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Come
Keep
on.
going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Going?
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Come on.
Yes! Yes! With that complete, we finished up some more main objectives until this happened. Let's see what happens when this goes in. I think it could be the last one. Look at the achievement! Recover all mining equipment! Equipment? Recover all mining equipment! Let's go!
Nice.
That's
Good
so
job.
high!
That's so satisfying.
Ooh,
All goals
goals
completed.
We still had one side objective to complete, which was a route to the castle, which involved the semi-truck and the concrete slabs. It took a very, very long time, but I eventually had it within a few meters of the bridge. Nice. So close to the bridge now. This is really, really exciting.
Nice.
This has been such a long time coming. I've got one more little hurdle. It's gonna be a bit rough to get through, but
Heck yeah.
I think if I just send it... Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, I have tips. I have tips. Whoa! 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 What is going on? No! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Oh, jump out! No! No!
No.
Did you just lose all the slabs?
They've gone everywhere, including on the skybox.
I mean, you can't
What do I
deliver
even
them.
do about that? What you do about that is step away from the game, go for a walk, take a breath, remember you have a game to 100% and lock back in. It took a lot of willpower, but I got back to work, built the bridge and had the route complete. There it is. Officially done. Objective complete. And we're level 8 now. That's crazy. There was just one more route to complete to finish up every objective on the map, which was honestly child's play compared to the castle route. So we got that done, which fully concluded the Sunken map.
Sunken took us a whopping 16.5 hours, and the maps would only get tougher and bigger from here on out, but we think Sunken perfectly captures our experience with this game. A series of long objectives filled with painful moments of suffering, followed by glorious moments of relief when you completed the objective. From here on out, we're going to speed things up a little, mostly covering achievements and unlocks. While finishing up the side objectives on Sunken, we got an achievement for driving 100 kilometers. There's also an achievement for driving 5,000 kilometers. As I write this script, I still have no clue how we are going to accomplish this. The next map was in Communicado, which is where we finally utilized the field service vehicle. All you had to do was bring it to where you wanted a mobile spawn point, and then you could respawn vehicles at the field service vehicle for 1 fuel. This made it so you could drive 1 vehicle over instead of 4 when building a road, making things move much faster, especially since we pretty much never ran out of fuel, as we had to do all these side objectives for an achievement, which usually gives you fuel as a reward. Yeah, I'm fine.
Nice. Oh, I got an achievement.
Oh, me
Restore the
too.
construction depot in Communicado. Nice.
Oh, nice. We had been using concrete slabs to build bridges when we needed them, which was a rough process, so we were pretty freaking excited to finally see this bad boy roll out of the garage. Wood bridges were significantly better than concrete, as most maps were surrounded by trees. Meaning, instead of going to a concrete factory, recycling concrete into slabs, storing slabs, withdrawing slabs near the new location, loading up the slabs and transporting the slabs, you could just cut down a few trees close by where you wanted the bridge to be built. The wood loader, on the other hand, could be mildly infuriating or seen as a fun little claw crane game, depending on your mood. Cooper mostly loved it, I mostly hated it.
At one point, we were looking on the map and noticed this toy car. We drove over to it thinking there would surely be an achievement tied to it, but nothing happened when I picked it up. I was going to bring it back to our base, but swiftly abandoned it when I realized the next objective's object was near me. Luckily, I had the footage of this abandonment, as we'd need to collect every single toy car in Roadcraft for an achievement. If we lost even one toy car, we'd have to start the save file again and beat every single map again. Yikes. A few hours later, we completed the map. Nice! There it is!
Yay! Heck yeah, that's so
that's
hype.
my map done. Incommunicado took us just under 6 hours to complete, and it was time to move on to the next job, Operation Deluge. Operation Deluge had a strong start, giving us a scout vehicle called a Lynx, easily my favorite scout vehicle in the game and definitely in my top 3 overall. It was a bit bumpy to drive on rocky terrain, but in water, it was an absolute beast, which would come in especially handy on this map as we were fixing the aftermath of a collapsed dam. Speaking of dams, a side objective had me building a private dam for a bit of a strange guy. I spent about an hour gathering 20 logs, which honestly wasn't so bad, as I'd splashed out on a new vehicle earlier to help with the job. The crayfish was an absolute beast and put a smile on my face whenever I got to use it. I don't know if it was the name, the maneuverability, or the fact that I got an achievement when I purchased it, but it was love at first sight. Me and Cray finished up the makeshift dam, resulting in another achievement pop. Lovely, there it is. Oh, we got an achievement!
Oh,
Help a strange guy
nice.
build his own dam on Deluge. I thought I should also point out, I think whoever we built this private dam for also owned this amazing contraption. Dude, you have to come look at my screen. That's actually incredible.
Next up, Cooper stacked it, nothing new, but we also got an achievement for having 750 vehicles successfully travel along the routes we plotted. We had a lot of extra money from the side objectives we were completing, so whenever we needed resources, we would purchase most of them. This ended up popping the business time achievement. I should note at this point we started getting a little bit more lazy. Sometimes instead of building a road, we would just get behind them and push the trucks along the whole route, as you only needed one successful drive-through to mark the objective as complete. Yes, we know we are playing Roadcraft but don't want to build roads. Look, it turns out building roads is a bit of an effort, alright? We will never complain about slow roadworks again. It took us a total of 13 hours, but we finally finished up Deluge. Sojourn was next, which didn't take us very long and was packed full of achievements. We started off by getting an achievement for pouring 500 tons of sand, and within 5 hours of starting the map, we had completed it. Yay!
Nice! That's all of it. That's incredible.
Achievement. We decided to have a quick look at the achievement list for the first time and noticed Sojourn had 3 relevant achievements.
So there's a perform an insane jump in the jungle area on Sojourn, ruin the orange harvest in Sojourn, and find a world with unusual properties on Sojourn.
Keep in mind Roadcraft had only come out about 6 days ago, so there weren't many guides out, so it was up to us to figure out these achievements. The orange farm achievement seemed pretty obvious. There were 2 massive orange fields, so we started destroying the harvest.
There's so many oranges. Oh my god. Oh, that's so crazy. Okay.
Not gonna lie, although it was a pretty long task, taking us 30 minutes to complete, it felt pretty good. Roadcraft was full of frustrating moments, not because of bugs or anything, but just falling over, getting bogged, plans not working out. You eventually build up a lot of frustration, and running over an orange farm was a nice change of pace. I doubt the civilians relying on the harvest felt the same though. Next up, there was an achievement called Well Then, with a picture of a concrete slab going into a well, so I gave this a go.
Alright, it's getting dipped. I got an achievement! Oh my god, it worked!
Yay!
Find
Good
all of
job!
unusual
I got
properties
it
on Sojourn. That's so cool.
Good job! You did it!
Oh, that makes me so happy. I don't know why I was so surprised it worked. It's just so satisfying unlocking a bit more of those secretive achievements when a game is new and there's not any guides around. Also, I have no clue where that concrete slab went. I'm assuming it appears at another well on the other side of the map, but I was not going to drive over and look. The final achievement for the map was to perform an insane jump in the jungle area. We spent a few minutes looking on the map and found this place. All right, wish me luck. I might fail it. All right, this is it. This is definitely the jump. I do not have enough speed for this. Oh, I did it. I got the achievement. Yes.
Nice.
Woo! We had a lot of fun going after those achievements and realized we likely missed a few on some old maps, so I went back to go pop some more, starting with Sunken. We started with a pretty easy one, which was running a route over this track and having the vehicle successfully cross. Pretty easy stuff. Right, achievement should be inbound. There it is. Nice.
Good job.
Next up was this achievement with the description, visit the Sabertooth Island on Sunken. I spent some time looking but couldn't find much until I noticed something. The code here is 00111111001. And there's like this weird green matrixy glitch looking stuff in the quarries. So I'm gonna go check that out because it looks, I don't know if it's a visual glitch or what. I gave the mystical green stuff a little hump, but no luck. So I went to Google and lucky for us, just 3 hours prior to the recording, someone had uploaded a guide with the location of Sabertooth Island. Thanks, mate. Island all the way over there, is it? Hopefully this thing can get me there. Oh, I think I'm on a tree trunk. Alright. No. Good.
Nice. I got the...
I got the Sabertooth Island thing.
What? Did
nice.
you?
Yeah. I'm assuming the island was in the shape of a saber-tooth, but I can't really tell because of the fog. The final one was pretty rough. We had to fully drain the castle out of all its resources. We made it work once before to tick off a side objective and then moved on. So usually it would be easy to just come back on the map and wait for it to finish, but unfortunately I lost my entire save file. Very luckily for us, I could just steal gens, so I wouldn't be playing with 0 vehicles or cash, but we did lose all of the bridges I built on each map. So we had to spend about an hour rebuilding the bridge, which funny enough popped an achievement for building 30 bridges. Lucky for us, everything went relatively smoothly this time. No exploding semi-trucks is always a win. Our next set of achievements took us to Aftermath, where we had to find 3 washed up boats. We booped this one, which was correct, but these boats were fake and dangerous. Alright, I booked one ship.
Whoa!
What?
The tree's freaking out!
Oh really? I can't see it.
Ah! No, I got flung into the air.
I did think I just saw you disappear. You'll come back down eventually.
So annoying. No, I'm not coming back down anytime soon.
Really?
While we're up here, just floating, do you mind leaving a like? Thanks. We're still floating? Well, let me quickly tell you, we plan to do our first ever stream on YouTube soon. We would love for you to drop by and say hello. Details are in the video description. Apparently, the fake and dangerous ships weren't washed up enough to count towards the achievement. But we did find this one which worked, and another 10 minutes later, we found the last one.
Come give me a kiss, Mr. Ship. Yay! Got the achievement!
One more to go for Aftermath specific achievements. All we had to do was visit the facilities we had restored earlier. While we were here, we decided to flood our engines 10 times for an achievement, which was super fast to do in co-op as we would just pull each other in and out of the water. The second last map was Sandswept. Honestly, not much happened here, but we did get a bunch of achievements. Pretty early on, we got an achievement for paving 1,000 square meters of asphalt. Anyone who's played Roadcraft can truly appreciate how little roads we actually crafted due to our laziness.
Gonna be.
It's dude, that one I was saying! I was saying how fast it was in the sand. This is the new scout.
Sweet. Oh, that's so... Oh, achievement!
Oh, nice!
We've seen lots of vehicles. That was so hype.
So we've got them all. 9 hours later, we had finished up the map, giving us the achievement, Praise the Sun. Before moving on to the final map, we wanted to get all the Sandswept achievements done and had 1 or 2 more side objectives to go. We had to retrieve this ancient artifact from this temple for one of them. Dude, this is really cool, actually. I don't know why, but these red vases just kind of stood out to me. What?
I got an achievement for it!
Wait, what?
Dude, what? This next achievement I was really proud of finding. I saw this white graffiti a few hours ago. It's a picture of a worm monster thing and an arrow. When looking in the general direction of the arrow, there was this red phone box which seemed out of place. So I drove up to it and... Alright, I'm out there. I got an achievement. Do you hear distant screaming? Nice. We had to look up the final achievement related to Sandswept, which was the Wilhelm scream. All we had to do was go off this ramp and we got it. Now the final map, Colonel. I think this is the first time we started to feel a bit fatigued with the game, which is our own fault for going so hard. The highlight of Colonel was unlocking this vehicle. It was pretty much the recall vehicle, but also included storage deposit and withdrawal. We got a massive achievement pop here for completing all the side objectives in the game, which honestly felt so good. We were terrified it being a new game, it just wouldn't pop for some reason. I'm not sure how long the final map took as we stopped recording due to running out of storage space and realizing it was pretty repetitive stuff, but it took somewhere between 10 to 15 hours to complete the map and get the achievement for doing so.
We had the map specific achievements to do next, of course, which credit where credit is due was pretty fun to do. First, we had to drive into 10 geysers. It was pretty easy as 6 of the geysers were very close together and only took us 30 minutes. Next was the to destroy a beautiful thing achievement. Pretty much the map had been stripped of trees for some reason. I don't know why we stopped paying attention to the story, sorry, but the point was there were only 3 trees remaining on the map. To get this achievement, we would have to destroy all 3 trees. You monster. The first 2 were relatively easy. I built a bridge to reach the tree and then ran it over, while Cooper just drove over to his and pulled it over with his winch. The last one also needed a bridge in my opinion, but Cooper was determined to get it done quickly, so opted to try jump across.
Oh, I see the potential actually. Alright, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Me. I got it winched!
Oh.
I think the winch snaps though straight away. I actually winched onto it and then it immediately unwinched it.
Yeah, he was actually winched onto it and was still winched onto it, but didn't realize and recalled anyway. Silly boy.
I'm sending it. Could be big. I got the tree again. I got it. I think I got it.
No way.
And I didn't flip somehow. I'm literally crawling up the mountain right now. I'm like Spider-Man.
Oh my gosh.
Spider car. Does whatever. Oh my god, I made it!
No way! Careful, you're on the toy truck. Be careful.
I can't believe I made it across.
Good job.
That was
That's
so
crazy.
wild. I can't
Keep
believe that worked. That was incredible. There it is!
Good job.
Oh, that was the best possible way to do it.
We went back to Deluge to get the map specific achievements we missed before, one for finding a future reference, which we didn't understand. The next achievement was to find all the rest spots, which was pretty fun to look at. The strange guy we built a dam for had all these beautiful contraptions spread across the map.
What is this for? How is this a rest spot? It looks like a graveyard for appliances. This one's a urinal with a security camera. I like it.
It took us about 15 minutes, but with the help of a guide, we visited them all. Then 10 minutes later, we got an achievement for visiting every gas station in the game. Super easy. Then we purchased 50 items and sold 50 items to get the achievement for selling 50 items.
Yay! I got it.
3 more achievements. The next one we had been dreading since we learned about it.
We would have to collect and sell every single toy car. A total of 36 toy cars. Finding them was no issue as there was already an interactive map with each one's location. Shout out to MapRunner, whoever made that. Thank you so much. The real problem came from how far you would have to travel with these things. I mean, there was 9 on Colonel, each red star was a toy car, and you had to take it all the way to the construction depot here. On top of that, each toy car usually was a small challenge to get. For example, here I needed to use a crane to get my scout across to the island for the toy car, then get back to the mainland and drive all the way to the construction depot. I would say that toy car was a pretty average toy car experience and probably took about 20 minutes to do. So times that by 36 and you see it was quite the effort to complete. But in all honesty, it didn't feel like too bad of a grind. We were pretty comfortable with the game by now, so watch some YouTube when traveling long distances or even when on rough terrain. Hours later, we had sold all the toy cars on every single map except the final 9 on Colonel. Hours had been leading up to this moment and we had dreaded this achievement for a very long time. We were terrified as we had some issues with corrupt save files and the achievement specifically stated, find and sell all toy vehicles on 1 save slot. To make things even worse, I closed my game as we got the final 9 in place to get the recording software ready to go and had a cloud save error. Okay, ready? Are you ready to press sell all?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna count us down. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I did it.
I got nothing.
Just, it might take a sec.
The sell 50 resources to the construction depot achievement popped a minute later, so we still had some hope that it would be okay. A minute passed,
There's no way we missed one though.
It's just gonna be a delay, that's all.
Then another minute passed.
I don't think we would have missed any. Like, we got them all.
Finally, it had been 3 whole minutes.
Oh, I'm so concerned right now.
It had been 5 minutes and we didn't know what to do. If this achievement didn't work, we'd have to play through every single map again to have another chance at selling them all. I had a quick look at the interactive map to see if I had missed any.
There is actually one I don't remember doing on Incommunicado in the bottom left. I'm gonna leave and go to Incommunicado. Yeah, good news for me. I haven't even driven to where it is.
Oh.
So I definitely didn't do this. Alright, I'm gonna go for it.
Alright, go for it.
Open shop and... Oh, I need to take it out. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Please pop. I got it! I got it! Yes!
Yay,
Oh my god.
High. Thank goodness.
Ooh, I was so scared. I was so scared.
For whatever reason, Jen's achievement just straight up never popped. But luckily, I made a copy of my save file before selling the final 9, and Jen was able to use that to also pop the achievement. The next achievement was to drive 5,000 kilometers, and then we would get a final achievement for obtaining all achievements. Now, in my opinion, the developers have done a really good job with achievements. Up until this point. I have no clue what they were smoking when they added this one into the game. So with all other achievements done except for 2, drive 5,000 kilometers and obtain all other achievements, we had a total of 83 hours in the game. Yet we only had 512 kilometers out of the needed 5,000 kilometers. We experimented with a few methods, but ultimately we winched to a car, put a weight on our W key, and left the game idle for 150 hours. There it is!
Yay!
Wow.
That's so high.
That is really cool. 44 out of 44, 227 hours.
What were the developers thinking with that last one?
Dude, honestly crazy. I do like the final trophy's name, Witness Me. Complete all achievements. Look, it is idle, so it's hard to complain too much, but idling a game for 150 hours to get the final achievement definitely leaves a sour taste in the mouth. Either way, we eventually got it, marking Roadcraft as complete, and I think we're the first people to do it according to Steam Hunters. Thank you all so much for watching. We really love having this YouTube channel, and all the nice comments make it super special, and yeah, we're super excited to keep making videos for you all. Please don't forget to check the description for our first ever stream details as well. Bye!